You will achieve your most ambitious goals if you stop being soft with yourself. Ever felt like you know what you need to do to get where you want to be, but keep diverting your effort to do something else? If you've ever found yourself prioritizing short-term comfort over long-term goals or growth, then this video is for you. Why? Because you are constantly choosing a soft path, and that path is robbing you a huge success. If you don't listen careful and change direction, you will definitely end up in a state of I wish I knew or I wish I did. Hi, I am Pauline K, a transformational activist, and welcome to my channel. Today, we must embrace this challenge to stop being soft to ourselves so that we can step up in power and start achieving more based on the internal desires of our heart. Most of us miss on our life-changing opportunities, not because we lack finances or major resources. No, we simply don't support ourselves because we prefer to play soft and safe. But here is the truth. Your softness is taking you nowhere. You will not achieve huge success or go beyond past feeding yourself if you don't stop being soft with yourself. So, what is this softness we are talking about? If you've ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of procrastination, hiding from your true self when it starts manifesting divine desires, running away from what truly needs your attention, or shying away from embracing that which truly yields value, then you have a very soft spot for yourself when it comes to goal setting and personal growth. Sometimes you seem to settle for less than you deserve because it takes little effort. You avoid taking risks for fear of failure or what people will think about you. And the worst part, you resist change, shy away from challenges because of a preference for the familiar and comfortable prevailing condition. Like me, there was a time after completing my university, I truly felt the calling of inspiring young people in my hometown. Of course, I tried going to schools to seek audience of which they were very much receptive, but the work behind the scene was too much. At least that is what I told myself. From scripting, moving around, and sometimes wondering what does this has to do with my degree. After a few months, my self-doubts won, and I settled on looking for attachment in my field of expertise to avoid this uncertain path. For years, I've coasted through life, content with mediocrity, low earning, and employment that you don't even like because of being afraid to step out of my comfort zone and pursue my passions. I've made excuses for lack of my progress, blaming external factors for my shortcomings. But deep down, I knew I was capable of achieving so much more. This is an example of how being soft to yourself can slow your progress. You know what you want to do, but you're not doing it. Of course, I hit a turning point. The moment of clarity that shook me to my core happened during COVID, a story for another day. I realized I needed to change, and here I am. I made a decision to start a blog. At least I've published my first book, and now a transformational channel to put me on toes as I share my passion. Honestly, embracing this concept of stop being soft on yourself has helped me to embrace discomfort and uncertainty and to pursue my dreams. You can support my journey by subscribing to this channel, liking and sharing this video, especially if this feels like you right now. I believe with each step forward, I am finally going to be where my inner desires belong. For the clarity purpose, don't confuse this concept of not being soft with yourself with beating yourself up, overworking, and accepting burnouts in the name of pursuing goals. No, in all you do, ensure you prioritize self-care, self-compassion, and seek support when you need it. So, how do you stop being soft with yourself to start pursuing your most ambitious goals? First, silently erase the easy but non-result yielding options from your equation. There is power in concentrating your energy in one direction. And one of the main reasons we are so soft on ourselves is because we have several options. If this business fails, I have a rich uncle who will give me a good job. Having options is not bad, but do you know most of our options that compete with our passions, desires, or main goals are not there to work for us but against us? Please tell me, what benefit is there when you don't show up for yourself? Maybe you just decide not to attend a class or finalize the chapter of that book you're writing simply because you chose to remain on bed and scroll through Facebook the whole time. Setting a goal and leaving it to compete with non-result yielding options will prevent you from achieving huge success. You waste your time and energy and you'll have reduced commitment. Most of these options are so tempting and look like they are promoting our relaxation and well-being. As such, you must develop this mental toughness to push yourself a little bit so that you can forego the pleasure of having that idle conversation with a friend to finish up with your Sunday evening goal setting and planning. For example, I had a colleague who used to sell fresh juice, and he was so persistent that he could walk around taking orders before lunchtime. I was so curious to know why he had energy to move around hawking juices daily, yet he was on a monthly salary, and his answer was interesting. According to him, he had no option because he had made a commitment that he will never use his monthly salary on daily expenses. So he must find this money from side hustles. Sometimes not being soft to yourself comes from a personal commitment that may result from lack of options or having limited options. Here is how you can erase the non-result yielding options from your list. First, set clear goals that resonate with your inner desires to accomplish more. Then come up with the bare minimum actions you must frequently attain, like in a day or in a specific period, and then stay true to your course. Yes, shut the doors that are always leading you back to your comfort zone. Flee away from this stubborn self-sabotaging spirit called I have another option. This leads us to our second strategy, that is developing intrinsic accountability. No one is coming to save you, dear friend, and nothing is going to motivate you better than your inner man. Intrinsic accountability is rooted in honesty and integrity. It is simply making promises to yourself and following through to accomplish them. By consistently holding yourself accountable for your actions, you build trust in your ability to accomplish more, and it also increases your motivation. For a start, establish action plans. Break down your goals into actionable steps and create a plan for how you will achieve them. Set deadlines and milestones to track your progress and hold yourself accountable for completing tasks on time. Along the way, make sure you own your mistakes. Instead of making excuses or blaming others, acknowledge your role in the outcome and focus on learning more through this experience. Also, practice self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Identify habits that may be hindering your progress and make necessary adjustments. For more of this, I have done a blog post about Lazy Girl's Guide to Getting Things Done on Time every day. You can check it out by clicking on the link in the description below. Third, get comfortable with discomforts. Another way to stop being soft with yourself is to get comfortable with things that create discomforts on your journey to personal growth. Depending on the route you have taken, there will be a time when you will be called upon to make uncomfortable decisions, drop some things, or even change your direction. Most of the time, this is very uncomfortable because of the uncertainty, but you have to do it anyway. Why? Because embracing discomfort allows you to expand your boundaries and explore new opportunities. It helps to cultivate your ability to adapt to new circumstances and thrive in familiar environments, which is essential for success. Additionally, it enhances your self-confidence. Each time you face a challenge and emerge stronger on the other side, you gain a sense of accomplishment and believe in your abilities. Confidence grows as you prove to yourself that you can handle adversities and thrive in the face of uncertainty. The best way I've tried to maneuver around this discomfort, like now, just being on screen is something that my introverted soul is not taking lightly. So I just have to first reframe the discomfort. Instead of viewing my discomfort discomfort as a negative emotion, I reframe it as a sign of growth and progress. Understand that stepping outside of your comfort zone is necessary for personal development. Number 4, ask for the gift of perseverance. If goals were visible, I believe we would have so many abandoned plans, like the buildings that run halfway beside the roads. Perseverance is the steadfast persistence and determination to maintain a resilient attitude and unwavering commitment to one's aspirations, even in the face of difficulty. Most people are so soft with themselves that any negative talk or thought undermining their confidence and belief in their abilities will make them abandon their goals. If you lack perseverance, you may have a low tolerance for delay or frustration. You may become impatient when progress is slow or when you encounter obstacles on your path. Also, you will have inconsistent effort. Lack of perseverance will make you jump from one project to another. You may start project with enthusiasm but lose interest or motivation when faced with challenges. But how do you build perseverance? The only way I know of building perseverance is to get the facts about what you are about to get yourself into. Find the right people like mentors and ask the right questions. Find out what it entails to achieve your goals so that you don't start the journey with very high expectations. And along the way, when you fail to accomplish your desires according to your timings, you start thinking that you are bewitched. Also, try to break down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Focus on making progress one step at a time, celebrating each achievement along the way. This approach helps prevent overwhelming and allows you to maintain momentum. The last point is loading, but make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, and share. Last, work on your consistency. Remaining consistent when pursuing your goals is a decision you must make every day if you want to progress. Yet, it is one of those critical factors people who are soft on themselves find irritating. Consistency helps in forming and maintaining positive habits. Habits become a lifestyle that contributes to personal growth and success. By consistently showing up, you build a routine that becomes ingrained in your daily life, making them easier to sustain over time. In conclusion, choosing to be soft on yourself can provide temporary relief from discomfort or anxiety, but it often comes at the cost of personal growth, fulfillment, and long-term success. So make your choices wisely. That's all from me today, but remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, visit my blog at alltimemommy.com by clicking on the link in the description below. Thank you for choosing to watch my videos. Bye for now.